have it, guys. Welcome to Guyvergamingtv. Welcome to FS22. So, yes, Farming Simulator 22 has been announced. It will be coming to all your major machines. PC, Mac. I don't freaking know. PS5, Xbox SS, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Stadia, which I could have sworn had failed on its ass, but no. Right. So, it says here, once again, the new game takes big leaps forward. The new features and improvements. Giant Software grows with the series. And for the first time, self-publish a new title. That is going to be very interesting. I'm curious to see what goes on there. And if I can get a review copy. CGI trailer is quite nice. I quite like that. Nice new hat. Is this hat going to be available in the limited edition one like the hat I have behind me? Don't know. So, what's the crack? Seasons is now going to be the base game, which I suppose is alright. Oh, let's see if we can zoom this in a bit, because that's a lot of page for not a lot of. Bit better in it, right? Seasons is now in. Says here new crops, new maps, new machines, new brands, and more. So the new brand is interesting. I thought we pretty much had everything in already. Let me know in the comments down below who we didn't have. New machines, could be anything to be fair. Always new maps. New crops will be interesting. I wonder if they're going to bring in some of the crops that Seasons actually added. Probably is, because it says the addition of season cycles is also included, as well as other features to be announced soon. So, thinking some of these new crops we've probably seen in Seasons itself, because Seasons brought new crops to the game. As for new machines and new brands, I'm hoping new machines is going to be a lot more John Deere equipment, like the seeders and rippers and crop sprays and things like that. That's what I'm hoping for that. Two new plat there. I cannot read today. Two new maps plus an updated what's that? Earl and Grant map. I don't know what that one is. Will fly for different kinds of farming operations. More than 400 machines and tools from more than 100 authentic agricultural brands, including new machine categories. That's interesting there. New machine categories. It will make agriculture, animal husbandry and forestry even more fun than ever. Forestry needs sorting big time. Another thing that needs sorting big time, pallets. Please, for the love of God, sort your pallets out. Trying to pick up a pallet is a little bit of a pain. Getting it back off again is an absolute freaking nightmare. Now these images here. Wow, that is big. In the back of it. Looks nice. Would make a lovely wallpaper, to be fair. But these are 4K textures. Now I run 1440p, and as you've seen from the Let's Plays now, the game looks really nice. So I'm wondering how this looks. And you can see the textures on the ground look about the same. Crops look about the same too. The tractor's just a lot. The harvest is a lot cleaner. Nicer looking. Zoom it out again. But that's not all. Oh no. Performance. What performance have we got? 22 is based on the Giants Engine 9. Comes with revised improvements for more realistic AI behavior and richer worlds. Okay, the AI is going to be interesting. I want to see what goes on there with the AI. Richer worlds. Are they going to improve the AI driving You're not going to get cut off at roundabouts, ran into, driven over, crashed into. Just the rest of the problems with the AI, to be honest. Doing like 20 and a 60. With graduated reverberation of motors, gear selections, tonal variations depending on the load, sound shifts towards more realism. That'll be interesting. Obviously now when you try to sort of run in, when you engage the PTOs and all that sort of thing, even the field working, you're dragging ribbons out, there's not really much change in the sound. Tractor runs the same. So from the sound of it here, you're going to get more, it says gear selection, maybe more of a little bit of a grind or a bit of a dunk as it goes into gear. Tonal variations depending on the load will be your engine revs, the whines, the sounds of it working harder when it's digging and things like that. So that could be interesting. DirectX 12 support, pretty much everything's going towards that these days. Multi-thread optimization, which would be good because I have a 10-core, 20-thread machine. Text streaming, calculation calling, temporal anti-labeling. Most stuff that most games have these days, to be honest. Optimizations. Laying the foundation for more complex mod customization. Even pushing the limits of last-gen consoles with every slot usage. So, complex mod customization is going to be interesting to see what these modders can do with this. There is a cow. Moo. They're looking good. The grass texture doesn't look too bad there. That's one thing they need to improve is their ground texture, and it was a bit naff for a while. More features will be announced soon. They're tuned on your usual bits, and then these are these labs. So that's quite a nice look at the Massey. What's he doing? There is some planting. The ground doesn't look bad. As I say, that tractor does not look a hell of a lot different than what you see now in most mods. The trees not looking bad. Let's have a look around. Bridge and the stone texture's not looking too bad. Hopefully, still, modify your worlds and raise the ground and stuff, because I quite like that part of the game. He's putting tyre tracks in the ground, look if you see. Zooming down here. Trying to do flipping Photoshop stuff there, but it's not. Doesn't work the same. Look, he is putting tracks in the ground. Actually look deep, but they don't just look like they're planted on top. Could be quite cool. Corn looks pretty good. Texture on the ground definitely looks better. The fact that they're bending and going in, look, that's quite good. That's an interesting detail. They look a bit more natural, look. They still don't look like in rows to me, though. You know when you plant them, and you watch guys like Millennial Farmer and stuff like that, right? You can look down the line and everything's pretty much in a row. They don't look very row-like. A bit that way a wee bit. Gunk coming out like that. Vehicles do look really detailed. Again, quite a lot of the stuff in the mod section is now like, high quality, high res. German plate on, I think, by the look of it. Farm. Farm 2022. Well, how many people notice that? That's not bad looking. Got. That's actually not looking too bad, look. That's going through with a river. Actually leaving debris and stuff behind. All these will make nice wallpapers, though, guys, to be fair. So, yeah, that's looking interesting. Getting the mud on the vehicles, not on the tyres, not quite well. Again, that's sticking into the ground quite nicely. Oh, that's a lot. There's more pictures than that. Yeah, still leaves a lot to be desired. But there's a lot of teasing. I need to see more. This is what I want to see. This is what I would like to see anyways. The models don't look bad, to be fair. I was hoping for a bit higher quality of model. But they look pretty good. The ground textures and that I want to see a lot better. I definitely want to see the ground textures upped from the last farming sim there. I'll put it on the Massey. I want to see a bit more of this. That grass and over there still looks a bit naff to me. I want to see better, what would you call it? Or is it scaling view? So that stupid circle you have when you try to. I want proper view. Can't really tell on these pictures. But when you're driving, that circle really pulls you out of it, like, especially when you're on outside view. I want IC. I want to be able to open windows on my bloody tractor, doors on my tractor. I wouldn't mind being able to pop the bonnets on, to be honest, as well. Def, I'm hoping is going to be in the game from scratch instead of just having fuel, because most tractors these days have def. I would like terrain deformation, but I don't know whether we're going to get that. Probably not, to be fair. I don't think they have the engine for that. I don't think this engine will be capable of it. We'll still get the fake one, which will do for now. I would like to see... That's what I'd like to see. A better view distance in around the tractors, isn't it? I wouldn't mind some form of actual maintenance. I know you've got maintenance in the game now, but I would like to see a job where, I don't know how furry that guy is. I would like to see actual maintenance where you can replace a battery. If a hose goes, it doesn't necessarily have to be the hose that you replace, but go back there, press E, and it fixes it. Say one of the nozzles on the sprayer breaks. You know, just little things like that. Change the oil filter. Change the fuel filter. You know, proper maintenance. Actually do the maintenance, not just going to a shed, press a button and it's done. I'd like to see that. Like in Gold Rush. That would be nice. Just these big vehicles, you know, pop that friggin' boot open, get in there to the engine and switch things out. I'd like to see... Hopefully the modders are going to be in there quick. And get the mods out there fast. That I would like to see too. Vehicles wise, the selection we've got is pretty good, to be fair. I haven't really downloaded a lot of mods. Vehicles wise, trailers I think is the biggest one, because the trailer selection is usually pretty weak. The animal trailer stuff is pretty weak. But tractors, combines were pretty naff this year too. There wasn't really many of them. Tractors usually pretty good. Obviously got my Fords on mod. The wee Land Rover was a cracking mod. Yeah, well, it wasn't too bad there. Hopefully the lighting effects will be better as well. In the last season's mod there had beautiful lighting effects in it. So these 4K resolutions, hopefully they'll do the PBR rendering and stuff like that for the lighting, and hopefully everything's more accurate like that. I like the details that they had last year with the bouncy seats and the cabs and all that sort of stuff. Hopefully they'll carry that on through with this one. Adjustable mirrors would be nice, because the mirrors in game are usually pretty naff for positioning. This has a camera on the back. That actually worked. That would be amazing. But I'm not holding my breath for that one. But yeah, actual working cameras on vehicles would be cool. Animals are pretty good. Oh yeah, well, with fall this year, so we'll have to see. I'll have to see what the pricing is for the limited edition that I got. Was it limited when it was last year, or whenever 20 came out? I don't know. I've gone with 22. Technically, it should be 21, shouldn't it? It was 19, 20 is the mobile, and it should be 21, and 22 is the mobile. Well, I don't know why they've changed the number on it. But yeah, it's not looking bad, guys. Hopefully we'll get some more information, and I shall cover that when it comes out. Again, thank you for watching, guys. That's a quick look into what is coming in Farming Simulator 22. You know the score, guys. If you want to help, link down below for Guyvergamingtv merchandise. Don't want to buy anything but still want to assist. There's a link for PayPal. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe. Hit that notification bell. I shall see you on the forum.